So I'm back here. The market looks like it made a move in the meanwhile out of this range, and this range is really big. It's collecting. It goes up here again, and then it went down again. So I usually go in at the edge of the range until the middle, which would be at 10, 15 points, ticks, and which is, it's about
Point of interest reached.
$100, so nothing too big.
Point of interest reached.
Order placed.
Let me be a little safe here.
Stop filled. Order placed.
Kind of nervous about that trade because it's
Order cancelled.
tickling up and down here. And as usual, let me close that.
Order cancelled.
And as usual, right after you go out of the trade, it is going to the point where you had your
Point of interest reached.
take profit. But the market is a little nervous, makes a bit bigger jumps now. So
Point of interest reached.
we can still.
Point of interest reached. Point of interest reached.
It's, for my feelings, a bit too much on that upper range. But, and now it goes right through. That's just annoying. That's in. When you were in the trade here, at a maximum risk of 10 ticks, your stop loss was like here. And then you could have made, I don't know, 25 ticks. And then what goes up in the mind of a trader is then, okay, those hundreds of times when then, okay,
Point of interest
I'm
reached.
gonna wait until it goes up here, and then I'm gonna go, and then I stay in the trade, and then the
Point
trade
of interest
makes
reached.
like parabolic up here. Do I go long here? I could, because like up and down and up and down and up and down, but I'm not brave enough because the trend is short. So here, what do you want to go long? Goes from here to here, just waiting until the market goes either to retrace the 50% here,
Point of
or
interest reached.
even goes up here, or even goes up here.
Point of interest reached.
So this is a nice
Point of
balance
interest
zone
reached.
here. Trading from the edges would be so nice. But I'm not brave enough yet.
Point of interest reached.
A trader in the making.
Point of interest reached.
So this trade we made, I think 2 ticks loss. We had, I think 13 ticks. So it was a 2 tick loss. And look here. Now the market spikes down here. Usually what happens, and that's what I'm gonna use now, what happens is
Order placed.
First move, wrong move, they say, that the market actually goes into one direction and then retraces. It just collects here because here are all the sellers, and it buys contracts like cheap here, and then the buyers are coming in, pushing the market even
Point of
higher.
interest reached.
I went now after this little hill here.
Point of interest reached.
My stop loss would be about
Point of
here.
interest reached.
Either the market
Point of interest reached.
now breaks off this
Stop filled.
or not. So let's see. Might as well just go down.
Point of interest reached.
Might well be as well. So I would make 20 ticks loss on my evaluation account.
Point of interest reached. Point of interest reached. Point of interest reached.
Order
My stop
placed.
loss right here. If it goes down, if it goes out of this range, it will go down. Then this was just a test of the market. So in that case, it was just a test of the range. Goes back to the inside. Okay, that's not too bad. Does it go over the pork? Okay, good. And we have already 10 ticks in. Do we? That's not a decision. That's not us.
Order cancelled.
Annoying
Point of interest
markets
reached.
where it just goes up and down and up and down. It went out.
Point of
Just went
interest
out.
reached.
No, that's it, especially because at the middle
Point
of
of interest
the
reached.
range, it was pulling back. And then the second time already here. And it didn't look too good. So depending on what the market does here now, there's huge liquidity here. So in that case, I made the right decision here to go out after the second bounce back, because the second bounce back I didn't feel well. I had a thought to go out of the trade here, but then greed took over. When it passed the pork, I thought, yes, now, okay, greed, greed, greed. I was above 100. I had another, would have had another 10 ticks. But okay, I have 10 ticks. It's 125 US dollar. Okay. So here the market doesn't go further down. It looks like it's not accepting the higher prices. Shall I go long now? I mean, it doesn't look like it's accepting the lower prices, but no, I don't go long. Not here. No, that's stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. So here, and was a good decision. I guess here, look at these volumes here. Those are buyers, and the buyers, they might want to push the market open, push the market up. Just now really only getting those buyers here in and then turning. God knows. Huge delta here, huge negative delta, huge sellers here. So I guess the imbalance which had been created here, that is now over. That had been worked out, but since if there's institutionalized trader, the market might react again when it comes back here, but I'm not sure if it's looks like exactly at the range which we marked here. Here it's a bit high. Let's move that one. And does the market go up now? I don't know. So let's see. The 50% retracement here would have worked, right? And then here, clack in. But cannot do that, even though it's tempting. Just a little short until here. 10 ticks. I don't know what those professional traders are doing. I guess confidence. I don't know. So, am I gonna stop recording again? That was another trade. So we had three trades here. Which ones were those? This one here, that was 13 ticks. Then we had here -2, 11 ticks, and here -1, 10 ticks. So we had made 10 ticks profit today on the 11th of, on the 6th of November on the ES market in the evaluation account.
Point of interest reached.
And
Point of
off
interest
we go.
reached.